Hey guys, I'm Sam, and along with my brothers Noah and Harry and the old man Pete, we're the Clarks, a family of boys that live for the outdoors. Whether it's working on the farm or doing our beekeeping, we're always busy outside, and if we aren't working, we're doing our other adventures like hunting or fishing or diving. So subscribe to our channel and follow us for our adventures as we explore the best of New Zealand.
Hi to Mai. It's a weekend today, so we're just getting all our jobs sorted out. Sam's got a few bits and pieces to do with the cruiser and the trailer, and the boys are off pig hunting actually, so hopefully they get a pig. Wanted to talk to you a bit about our equipment that we use here, because we use it for a lot of things and we think it's damn good stuff. So this is our Land Cruiser. We bought this pretty much for our beekeeping, but it does other work as well on the farm, like moving hay and stock around. The V8 pulls like a schoolboy. We chose Gibbons to make our trailers and our ute decks. They're based in Morrinsville and they do a pretty good job. They specialise in trailers, ute decks, and also just general engineering. And this is our special tray we got here. It's made a bit wider for beekeeping, so Gibbons have made this. It's got drop removable sides as well, which is good. And this we've got this here. You can have these behind the wheels as well. We keep our tie downs in here, and on the other side we have our smokers, so it's a good safe place for a smoker because it's all aluminium, not going to catch on fire around people's farms. The worst thing you want to do as a beekeeper is catch people's farms on fire. We've got our spare wheel underneath here. A lot of people sometimes put the spare wheel on the back there, but we needed to have all the full deck space for our bees, so it fits under here. We've got a bit of a thinner tyre that fitted on our mag hub, and it still keeps our deck height pretty manageable for lifting all our boxes and honey and everything on the back of the truck. So yeah, it's a pretty robust deck because you're carrying a lot of weight with bees and honey, so yeah, we're pretty happy with it. A lot of tie points, good strong tie points. We thought a lot about when we were buying a trailer, and it took ages to get it, so all the things that we wanted it to do. We wanted it to be able to move our vehicles around, we wanted it to move honey, we wanted it to move hay and silage from farm to farm, and sometimes we also need to move cattle and calves to the runoff. So this is Gibbons is the people we decided to get it made for us. It's rated for 3.5 tonne. The things we like about it are because it's got a headboard that flops down, which gives us extra room, sides that drop down so we can put our honey straight slide onto the deck. It's quite a low deck, so we can lift stuff on. In the back here we've got ramps to get our vehicles up, so they're just under here. So yeah, it's tandem, tracks really well, it's a good trailer. I'm really pleased with it. We've had it about 5 years now and had no issues, especially that drop down headboard there. We can put up like a 750 kg bale of silage on it, and it's got little brackets that slide out to support the weight. So yep, it's good tough equipment, it's got good tie points on it, so we're really happy with it. Good trailer. The whole outfit's been bloody brilliant actually. So if you're looking to get a new ute and you're wanting to get a good robust deck on it, we recommend them. They're good. They can customise. They've got standard ones, but they can also customise it like they have for our one for what you need. Trailers are the same. They've got standard ones, but they'll also customise them. Their heavy duty trailers are great for towing good weights, so they're good people to deal with, and their stuff doesn't break. So that's what we want, something that doesn't break. Righto, we've got a busy day now, so the boys are off hunting. Sam's going to use this to do all his silage movements and stuff like that, and then possibly, I think, if the sea's flat, we're going fishing. So I might not go. Too bloody old and tired and broken.
The first thing we needed to do before heading out and picking up the hay and silage was lowering the headboard, which allowed us to carry a bigger load. This is definitely one of the main benefits of this trailer, and the strength of this headboard lowered down is a real bonus for loading on heavy things like silage. With the deck all set, it was time to grab some tie downs and head out to grab some hay. Pete was on the tractor and I was on manoeuvring them around when he put them in the wrong spot, but eventually we had them all loaded up. It was a bit of an unusual load and took a while to tie it down securely. I was a little bit apprehensive, but Pete, in his usual enthusiastic manner, said there's nothing to worry about. So we headed off down to the dairy farm. Pete was right, and it was an easy trip down to the dairy farm to unload. Meanwhile, the boys were getting the dogs ready to go for a quick hunt at the back of one of our farms. They weren't going to walk too far, but there'd been a bit of sign, so they were hoping they could pick something up pretty handy. Although I find it hard missing out on the hunting sometimes, I also enjoy that the boys are able to go, and also that they video, and I'm kind of able to be a part of the whole thing through seeing the videos and also editing them for you guys to watch. As the boys were just starting to enter the bush, I was heading up to get another load, but this time I was getting silage. The hay bales were quite a bit lighter, being about 250 kgs, whereas these silage bales were upwards of 700 kgs, so I didn't want to overload considering I was going along the farm tracks that are a little bit rougher and a bit steeper than the roads I was travelling on earlier. As I was making my way back to the dairy farm, the boys had hit a little bit of pig sign, and the dogs had started to track off. They'd done a bit of a loop to get around behind the pig that had been coming out to the back of the farm, and it wasn't long before the dogs hit the pig, and it was all go. When the boys made it to the pig, they were pleasantly surprised by the size of the pig and also the size of its tusks. The boys certainly weren't expecting to get such a good boar right behind the farm in such an easy hunt. But you take what you get when you're hunting, and they chucked the pig on their back and headed back to get it in the chiller before heading back down to the dairy farm for the afternoon jobs. The sea forecast was still looking really good, so with fishing on our mind, we quickly did the afternoon jobs, fed the calves, milked the cows, before heading out on the boat to try and catch ourselves a feeder snapper. It was a good feeling for me to be getting back out on the water. After a long slog of calving and also a newborn baby, I was keen to get out and have some fun.
Well, we're just launching the boat down at Tidal here, going for a fish. And I got the cows in at like 2 o'clock this afternoon so that we could get done and head off. So yeah, we're ready to go. It's 4:30, should give us a couple hours, try and catch a feed, catch a couple dogs, a couple snappers, enough for dinner. Harry's found some dog food.
Free range chuck.
That would get the dogs, I reckon.
I reckon that's for someone bellying up.
For
down at the jetty.
Mackey's.
Sesh.
Jetty session on the Mackey's.
Chuck jetty sesh.
Could have found someone's secret weapon there, right?
Should we try it tonight? We'll leave it here, they might come back.
Yeah, this is
Guarantee you that will be there when we get back.
I've always loved the hunter-gatherer side of fishing, where you go out and catch a feed for the farmer. But as I get older, I appreciate more and more just getting to go out and spend some time on the water with the bros, having a laugh, teasing each other, and just enjoying being in each other's company.
Whoa!
Might have that.
Nah.
What? Couldn't got any close that, bro. Couldn't have got any close that.
What are you up to, bro?
Eating cookies, I hit a buoy. Almost hit a buoy.
Okay, that's why I got. Yeah?
Opposite side, bro.
Yeah. Going up there.
Harry's had a few too many early starts, I think. He had the scours last night.
Nothing came out the back end.
Oral. Harry had oral scours last night.
That sounds nice.
As we made our way to the bar and eventually headed over it, the weather was looking mint and everything was looking good, so we just had to wait and hope that the fish were going to be there when we parked up. There's really no science to who gets to be the skipper on each trip. It's cool because you get to be the one in charge and go where you want to go, but on the other hand, you're the one that gets bullied if you stuff up and take us to a dumb spot. Harry had chosen to take charge on this adventure, and after almost hitting the buoy on the way out of the harbour, we weren't exactly filled with a lot of confidence.
Well, we're just going to fish a little local spot that everyone knows about and everyone goes to, but in the winter when there's not so many people around, sometimes you can have a good little session out here. It's about 15 metres deep or something, so you can use your ledger rigs, plus you can do straight lining. We've got about an hour of current, so we want to try and get set up, get a burley going and catch something. Catch a feed. It's beautiful, glassy. Sometimes it's not about catching the fish, eh Noah?
Normally we rush around everywhere, we might just sort of sit here and just relax, a couple of tins and
Just settle in, a couple of
just
fans.
try here first.
Yeah, we'll just drop anchor and just commit and hope for the best.
Yeah. Maybe look for a bit of signs.
You just drop that anchor and just go. What are you doing there, Noah?
Just a bit of burley for the dogs there.
That was all about the burley, always has been. Interesting, very dangerous through the...
Yeah, we lost our burley bomb last time, so we had to make do with a net.
Don't put holes in the net. That victory will just slice straight through there. Harry's just put us right on the frickin' reef. What a bullseye. So we've just disturbed all the fish, now we're going to move off the fish and then try again.
That's why I just want to anchor just off the bush edge and then bring them to you.
Who's that from? Who says that?
Fishing and adventure.
They fish around this area a bit, eh? Out of Wonga.
Love getting in amongst the bush.
Yeah. When you're fishing with light and really old crappy tackle that we use most of the time, it's easy to lose fish in the bush. It's just like normal. Getting nibbles and alls?
I had the tiniest bites.
Pretty slow at the moment. Been here.
Here's Chuck. It's not, I don't know, it look very big.
Yeah, I'm getting nibbles.
Young snapper. Young snapper. It's a start.
So good
Start
time.
somewhere, eh?
You reckon you're going to be able to deal with that yourself?
Getting nibbles on the pilly.
Yeah, that I put a pilly on and it instantly got a fish.
Was it on the bottom bait or the top bait?
I had a pilly and a squid, and just the pilly on the bottom, and it went just for the pilly.
Problem with the pillies, eh? A couple bites in here.
And I don't know if we got that many of them either.
Can you chuck me one?
There's a bonito though. If they're eating pilly, they'll probably eat bonito.
That's true.
Slow. I think I've lost my phone. All I want to do is catch enough for dinner, but the problem is there's 3 households we need to feed with this. So, and Harry, he likes his taco. Fish tacos all round. We need probably 5 or 6 snaps. What happened there, Big H?
Got down to the bottom.
Getting
That's a good sign though. First bait, I just lobbed it out there, the whole pilly.
Cool.
Picked up.
No, I was getting a customer.
Had him on.
I think you
too.
got him, Niles.
Yep, he's on. Could be a
Yes.
kawa.
Oh, yep. I'm getting a hit, Harry. You might have to hold this.
That was a decent fish, you know. Just had some weight to it. That was on the Bonner.
On a Tito.
Yeah. Noel's got the skull dragger. It's a snapper, I think.
That's a keeper if it is. Yep.
My arm was like
That's
a
the first fish taco just coming over the
definite
side of the boat.
good keeper.
Sam's
Oh.
getting one.
Yep, had it. How big's your
Oh.
bait?
I'm just letting Harry get the footage.
Whole bonito head on here or something.
just letting Harry get the footage. It's not very big, but it's a fish taco.
Boz is on.
Oh, it's going off.
3-way.
That
That one's a keeper too, Boz, I reckon.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I'll turn this off because it's just a guffer, isn't it?
No, that's a dog. Harry just
I
wants
just
to
want to
get
get
back.
the rod back out there. Nice. Lunchy.
See if mine's a keeper too, and then we got halfway
Yeah, it's
to our
definitely a keeper. You got your drag quite tight.
really tight. I don't know who used it.
hard, didn't they? You got to test your drag.
There it is. Must have had them quite far out the back.
It's about a 35 centimetre. All the same size. Little school just pulled through, eh? That's what we're here for, though. First snap dog in a while, eh?
Oh, I'm happy. Haven't been out fishing for ages because I've got 36. That was both on bonito.
Just got screen pillow.
Just hauling them in, Noah.
Good ball this morning, and now the fish are on the chew, eh?
What a day to be alive.
And we did like 5-6 hours work too.
Non-stop. I gotta get a bait out
Pretty
there.
little, but you know.
Show me what you've got.
Slabby little thing.
Bonnie's first time I've ever seen Bonnie getting out fished.
Uh-oh. It's quite the skinny thing, yeah. There's only about 100 the same size down there.
Yeah, I reckon you could just put. Just takes you a bit longer with this rig, doesn't it? Depends on Noah's
All
one.
man, yeah. Still going with the
Up
schoolie. Drink.
Still
Ready for another round.
reconstituting it. I'm going for the dog here. Look at this. Check that out. Does it look?
I'll let this one grow.
We've probably got enough with another couple of good
Just want
ones.
to get a couple of better ones.
So
you
just
know?
keep like around that 40 centimetre for a trevally. I got a dog here.
No, I'm getting bites.
Just another 40 centimetre fish.
Good snap. Good snap. Foul hooked a bit. This is the biggest walk up there. Yeah, it's because Harry hold that.
They're all on. Oh, I missed it. Go. Oh, nice one. I've got one on here. Oh, she get a.
I haven't got anything.
I think my line goes slack. Must be well hooked with the double killer. Killer.
Well, this is my own bait.
My own
Bait
bait.
it.
Oh, so proud. It's quite a good
We're
one.
gonna get luck though.
Bonnie's is bigger than my one.
Oh,
oh, oh.
I thought that was going onto the ground.
Nice work.
It's on for a while.
Absolute tune.
Swallowed right down.
Absolute tunes coming to New Zealand. The boys are on. Should I let my one go then?
Yeah, if it's not hooked badly, we'll just keep the ones that are hooked badly.
It was shaping up as a really good fishing session, with everyone managing to catch a few fish. We were after a few more and hopefully a bigger one to finish off the evening.
Trying to beat Noz.
No, yeah, Bonnie, someone got a bigger one than Bonnie. She had to put the rod back in. That's quite a bit of bend. She's leaning into it.
Just put her rod back in and on.
Yeah.
Took us the net, Noz.
I'm trying to
Noz is
film and
still
fish at
winning.
the same
Still
time.
winning, I'll just
Are
pull it in.
Oh yeah, it's a good one though, Bonnie. I don't know, pretty close. Harry's just a little bit, Noah's just a little bit solider.
No,
Takes better size now, eh?
Yeah.
It's just getting good.
As we entered into the last 20 minutes, it was promising to see some bigger fish starting to come over. Harry ended up catching a barracuda, which was going to be perfect for the last couple of baits.
Tail cap.
The old tail gaff, eh?
Okay, you can
Do something. Yeah.
We were hoping for the big 20-pounder to hit the barracuda, but unfortunately we just got a couple more pan-sized fish. They were perfect eaters, so we chucked them in the chili bin and headed for home.
Nice steady. Finishing on that, I think. Yeah.
Definitely.
Get that early. More time off the weed. Yeah.
Because we'd left our run a little bit late, fishing too close to dark, it was a bit late for dinner tonight. but we decided we'd leave the fish on ice and then the next day I could fillet them and we'd have a family get together in the evening and enjoy our fish. The next day I headed up with the kids to show them what we had caught before doing a quick filleting job and getting everything ready for dinner. The best part of heading up to Mum and Dad's for dinner is that Mum is a great cook and always does a good job of cooking out whatever we catch, so we're all looking forward to enjoying some fish tacos. Once again, Mum had outdone herself and it was a delicious feed for us all to enjoy while hanging out together before getting on with another week's work. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and feel free to leave us a comment. Thanks again to Gibbons for sponsoring this video and all our other sponsors that have helped us out throughout the years. Cheers guys, we'll see you next time.